What's up, everybody? This is Jeffrey. Last Friday, I received my first software engineering full-time offer. I'm an upcoming senior in college, graduating next year. So naturally, I'm looking for new grad jobs starting right now in the fall. I am very happy that I got it. It's from an international technology consulting company. Due to privacy concerns, I can't disclose the full name of the company. But what I can tell you is that the company is pretty big. It has over 20,000 employees and then over 50 offices all around the world. Yeah, I know it's not fame level yet. I'll probably get it in the future, but I'm still very excited because it's my first ever full-time offer. So I think it merits an entire video dedicated to it just to record this historical moment of mine. So in this video, I'm going to tell you more about the job, how I applied, the timeline, the interview process, and in the end, the thing that we've been waiting for, the salary. The job started with a recruiter who reached out to me on LinkedIn in August 9th. When she reached out, I was in my final exam period, so I was very busy studying. She asked me to submit an application first so that we can schedule a quick 15-minute chat to just get to know me better and discuss more about the role. But I did not apply right away because I think I had an algorithm final exam coming up in the next day or two. But as soon as I finished all my final exams on August 16th, I applied. And then they reached out to me the next day, August 17th, to schedule a quick 15-minute chat with me. Up until this point, the response time was really fast. I think they really need to hire. The interview process is very straightforward. It has 4 parts. The first part is an online assessment, and then the second part is a behavioral, and the third part is system design. The fourth part is a bit quirky. It's a group exercise where a whole bunch of finalists get together and design an application. It's less technical but more behavioral. I think the point of it is they want to see how you work and collaborate with each other in a group situation. After the call ended, they sent me the OA right away. They use this coding platform called HireVue, which is, I think, the same as other platforms like HackerRank, Codility, and CodeSignal. The online assessment consists of 2 parts. The first part is 2 questions. The first question can take up to 30 minutes, and the second question takes up to 45 minutes. And the second part is just a 3-minute video recording to explain your solution for the previous part. The 2 coding problems are pretty easy. The first question is a bit harder than the second. The first one is language decryption plus string parsing. It sounds complicated, but it's really not. For the decryption part, you basically have all the information you need. All you need to do is just parse the information and then put it into a hash map and then get it when you need it. And the second question asks me to write a regular expression to test whether a password is safe or not. Usually I do coding questions in Python because they are pretty fast to type up. But for the second question where I need to do regular expressions, I switched to JavaScript because I was not familiar with Python regular expression, but JavaScript I deal with it all the time. But I still passed. They're pretty flexible with that. After the coding challenge, I recorded a 3-minute video of myself explaining the solution. So overall, I did pretty well. The questions are not difficult at all. The second interview was behavioral. I did it on September 2nd. Very standard interview, very standard questions, like tell me about yourself. Is there a time you face a challenge and can't solve it? Is there a time you face conflict with your colleagues and how do you solve it? So make sure you prepare those top behavioral interview questions and make sure you know how to answer them. That can really help. And in the end, I did pretty well because I prepared all my answers. And I think my interviewer liked it because I got the offer. The third round was a system design. I did it on September 13th. I paired up with the solution architects. He seems very nice and knowledgeable. The question in this interview is to design a video player that has a lot of functionalities. The question is pretty simple. It has 4 parts, but since I don't have a lot of experience in system design interviews, so I didn't do very well. There are also a lot of factors that contribute to my mediocre performance. The entire interview is 1 hour. We spent the first 10 minutes talking about myself and the expectation of the problem. Then he told me that he had work to do. So he asked me if I'm okay with him leaving the chat room for 30 minutes and come back later and use the last 20 minutes to explain my solution. When I heard that, I was very confused. And honestly, I feel it's a bit disrespectful because he knew we had an interview like way beforehand. So he should have blocked time out to do the interview instead of shuffle work in. And what if I have questions? There would be no one there to answer. And it turned out I had a lot of questions. And because there's no one there to answer, I had to make a lot of assumptions. Some ridiculous assumptions. I think I made over 10 assumptions. And I made up some traffic and then calculated some imaginary QPS from it that makes absolutely no sense at all. I want to ask questions so bad, but he's not there. There's some data modeling stuff I need to do, so I drew some ER diagrams. That's pretty easy. There's one part of the question that I completely bombed. I completely misunderstood the question. It was asking something like breaking down the app into components and asking about the architecture. And when I saw the word architecture, I immediately thought of these. And then I started doing it and started drawing those diagrams and completely over-engineered the crap out of it. What the question was really asking was actually planning out the different phases of the development and breaking down each feature and functionality into little manageable stories that we can assign to different people. So yeah, when he saw my solution, he is a bit disappointed. He didn't say it, he didn't express it, but I can see that little change in his facial expression that he is disappointed. But he still remains to be polite. Overall, I didn't do great on the interview. After we hung up, I thought this is the end. This is where I got. But surprisingly, the next day, I got the message that I got moved forward to the final round of the interview. I did the final interview on September 24th. It's a 3-hour group exercise. And for the second hour, we form a group and break out into different rooms and solve a problem for an imaginary client. Basically design an application. And then we use the last hour to present our solutions. My team and I did pretty well. The interviewer liked it, even though there are some flaws on our solution. For example, I again over-engineered my architecture of the app. Please don't do that, it's really bad. Keep things simple as possible. When I finished that 3-hour interview at the end of the day, I was really exhausted, and that was a Friday, so I asked my statistics professor out for a hot pot. While we were eating, I got a call from a New York-based recruiter, and then she told me that I got the offer. The recruiter is pretty generous on the deadline. She gave me an entire month to think about it, whether I should take it. Now comes one of the most important part of an offer, the salary. The base salary of the position is $85,000 with $5,000 of sign-on bonus. It's a 9-to-5 job, so 40 hours a week, not much stress, good work-life balance, 3 weeks of paid vacation, and full vision, dental, and health insurance, and plus all other kinds of benefits. But I haven't decided if I'm going to accept it or not, because I'm also currently interviewing with other companies, and I want to see if I can get other offers, perhaps higher paying and perhaps more tech-oriented companies. But really, in general, I'm quite satisfied with the salary that I got, considering how early I am in my career. But probably because I'm young, I want to shoot for higher and really see what I am capable of and what kind of offer can I get in the future, and not lock myself in the first opportunity that I got. So overall, I had a very nice experience interviewing with this company. Everybody was nice and professional, except for the solution architects. But he let me pass the interview, so I would give him credit for that. So this is my first full-time offer. Everything. If you like my videos, please press that like button and subscribe to my channel. If you have any thoughts or different opinions, please put them in the comment section below so that I can see them. And see you next time.